Welcome back to Old Man Gaming, where we're back here in Gold Rush. Now you can see I've got a bit better frame rates. Not much. I'm kind of disappointed. So this is on our desktop. We're running it with, it's an i7. I don't know the exact specs on that. That might be where the bottleneck is. But we have a RTX 3060, I believe. So I was expecting to see a lot more frames per second, but at least it's good. So yes, it's leaderboard 25. Holy cow. Doing some crazy stuff here. So we can like... So if the sound goes out, it's because this desktop doesn't have Bluetooth. So it's really old. Like some of the things in it anyway. Because I don't think it has Bluetooth. I never really looked. Maybe it does. I just don't know. Yes, I have to use my controller through a USB cable, which is fine. But it kind of has a short in it. And then the sound goes through the earphones, which go through the controller. So like if the controller goes out, everything goes out. So yeah, it's interesting thing to go through. But let's see. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Back to max gold. All right. Not a lot has changed. These guys are getting closer, so I got to put some more in. We got 2 days. Today's the 15th, and then tomorrow. Forget what time it says it ends at, but we'll see, because this might be my last day, because if it ends tomorrow at like 6 or something, I may not have any time. Because I don't get home till 5, so see. Seasonal gold. It's 11K. I was actually hoping to at least put some more in. Don't know. Gonna fit under here? I guess so when we get down here. Well, I think that's for this one here. We don't even need to go any too much further. Oh, I did do it wrong. Shoot. But I think we got room to turn around here. We could... Oh, come on. We didn't even touch it. You know what? I don't care. It's been acting really funny. So, if I can reach the gas thing, I really don't care what level it's at right now. I think that's the last thing we need to do in this daytime part. Oh no, we gotta fill things up with gas. Well, you know, before I go too far, let's... I think we're having some... Nope. We're getting... It's getting difficult to dig. We're gonna have to go down there and dig, aren't we? Can I get the I'm definitely not that one. I wish this camera would rotate. I have this camera. Okay. Just gonna move it so that the excavator could Get down there and dig. Just wondering if we should go down the other side there. I see a lot more shiny stuff. We're still down to 30 something frames, so I'm really not impressed. Yeah, this is pretty easy here, so that's not too bad. Question, where are we going to dig and how easy is it going to be? So we got to... What? You reached before? Bugger. Okay, we're going to have to move it forward. Maybe that was a thing. We always had to move it forward anyway. Oh. Forward. And just for good measure, we'll swing it that way some. So now I'm really playing with the controller almost the whole time. Normally when I'm doing this kind of running around, I'm using the keyboard, but I'm afraid to put this controller down. And then like all the sound goes off and I have to torque around with it for a minute. It doesn't take long, like I can just get but if I don't have to mess with it, I don't want to. Well, this one's turned around somehow, so I have to... we actually like... I have it backed up right there, or at least I think I am. Nope, it's gotta be like... like that. Gots to be that way. Go to the next one. Now technically we should just back this one up and it should be fine. And there it went. Okay, it's back. Good, good. See, we would need to... Okay, we got room. Let's go back a touch. Oh, I forgot we got to fill this guy up too. Okay. Yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. I think we'll... Well, it's hard to say. I'm going to fill it up first and then we'll deal with if it's really aligned or not. Where's the... it's on the other side? It is, because this fell over. I guess I don't care as long as it'll reach over here. And I know it will. I do have everything set to like ultra, so maybe that's also, you know. The reason it's like looking the way it does. Actually, let's do this. We could line this up better. I don't know. I think it's fine. Don't tell me this one don't reach. I'll be very mad. All right. We're getting somewhere. Okay, everyone's filled up. What we could do since I ain't gonna hurt it too much. Don't want to be this side. I think I like this side for the most part. Crap. Gotta stop doing that. Alright, that's gonna happen a little bit. We'll just have to get used to it. Okay, I think this should work. Yeah, that's fine for me. Just gonna make sure they're aligned before we do any sort of like skipping. So we'll just get a bit of dirt in there. That should be lined up, I think. I mean, it looks good. Which will allow, I think it actually needs to go the other way, maybe. We'll see. Wow, this is so slow. What time is it? It's already 10. Alright, so I want to actually turn that off just to save some dirt. So I think this one's off. And where it's going to land, like from this angle, it's hard to say. Now getting really quiet. I think it looks fine. Maybe even a little loud. Let me okay, we can just shit. And so that one is no big deal. If I tilt my controller down too much, it goes out, so be careful. I don't know why it's not so loud in my ears. Anyway, we'll just leave it alone. Whoa, no, don't do that. Okay, I think that one's good. And this one should be good. Let's test it. I was going to sell all my gold. See if I can figure out how close we are to like actually putting money on or like gold into the seasonal. So I might just have to play a bit tonight. Don't think I want to get another place up like 3k. That's like 3 cleanouts, and I don't know if I've got time for that. Not without being extremely tired in the morning, and I just don't feel like that's good for me. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Let's go back through them all, make sure they're off. Nope, this one's on. It's on. I think that's it. Let's go up to the bank. Doesn't seem like he's running. I mean, I know he is, but it just doesn't seem like it. Saves seem a little more smooth. And the gameplay is much smoother. I'm not gonna... F2. First you want to sell these gold bars. Yeah. Wow. Why don't they get that option on the control? That was fast. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to try to mess with my sound just a tiny bit. There we go. Now it's loud for me too, or like proper volume. Like once in a while when it goes off and comes back on, I hear it kind of in the distance rather than as you would normally, so. Alright, let's what's this one at? 76.99, okay. Just checking everything. 600. Was water running over here? No, because we hooked it somehow. It's the rain I'm hearing that I thought was the water. Alright, so it is noon. We gotta sleep just about 5 hours if we get over there fast enough. Right? Oh, we need one more. Whoops, how did I get that wrong? Okay, so if we start doing this, oh, we gotta run over here and turn it on because turned it off somewhere. Okay, that's pumping. Our machine is running. Okay, that's run through and turn on some lights. Actually, that was it's already 6, so now it's time to turn these guys on. And we'll get to digging. Oh, I guess turning this on might help, right? Oh, shoot. Digging here at the bottom is always slower than at the top, so we'll see where we get to tonight. Again, I need to fix my sound, so sorry. I have to... Gosh. Mostly it's because my controller like shorts out and goes off. As if it was connected with Bluetooth, this wouldn't be an issue. I have been, like in previous seasons, I do this with the front end loader, but last time I got in the front end loader, it was rolling like a snail. Like it literally had something wrong with it, so I never went back to test again. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. So I've just been using this. It's like not that much slower, I don't think. As you can see, I clear out the ground pretty well regardless of what vehicle I'm using. Or machine. Okay, close up, thank you. I don't think we got all the dirt we could have out of that. We'd probably be at between 300 and 500 more ounces if we did a 4 cleanouts that I would normally do the last 3 times, but just time has been really a case here. And for a bit, even tonight might be, it depends on how late it gets with the video here. Because I do have to upload it and all that stuff, so. At least it's looking good. We've got some better frame rates. Things are looking shinier, so I mean, you know. I guess it's a win. The setup's a little janky, but might prompt me to go out and buy a Bluetooth dongle for this thing. They've gotten a newer motherboard, so it could have it included, and I just don't know it. The previous motherboards have not, so. I didn't take the time to look, I just assumed it didn't have it. I was kind of irritated already by like all the other setup that I've had to do, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna deal with the system the way it is, and we'll go from there. I could just dig all the way to the bottom on this dirt here, but I want to wait. Because as we bring this over, it can sometimes, yes, you lose dirt, and then it gets caught if there's dirt down there. But if we've dug this out to the... what is the problem? Should have just closed its bucket. I don't know. It's almost like it's gotten worse. I think it's the controller. See, I want... the controller is starting to be worse than it was before. Or something, because see, that one worked fine, but before, same motions, but it wouldn't shut. I know that once it gets full, it won't shut, but I don't think it was full at that point. Whoops. Damn it. Good thing. Have to remember to keep up. Hold it up high. I hope the sound won't be too bothersome for y'all. Let me know if it is, and then I'll just record. I mean, I don't plan to do much recording here. I just wanted, specifically for this game, wanted to see if we could get better frame rates and stuff. But we do. And it's a better playing experience for sure. Except for the controller and that kind of nonsense, but in fact, the first time I plugged it in, it wasn't even working, so I was afraid that I couldn't even use it here at all. And I was like, oh man, like an hour, maybe even 2 hours, hooking everything up and making it work, you have a mic and all that stuff, and then it doesn't work. I'm just like, oh, what a pain. Getting the game downloaded here, and getting the sounds all set right, and getting the save game over here. Like, all that work would have been for nothing if the controller doesn't work, because I cannot do this on the keyboard. I won't either. I know for sure I would not be this fast. We're digging at a pretty good rate. You know what I never really did? It's just wanted to look, make sure it's all going in. Yeah, 61. That's dumping in there fine. Okay, I didn't see rocks spitting out, but I see them now. Oh, look at that. I don't like that. Nope, wrong way. Okay. That's better. Wow, this is how the hell they all get effed up. Like we're almost dumping it on the ground. Pain in the ass, because that's, you know what, we're gonna fix it still. And there goes our sound. That one's fine, it doesn't move. So I gotta see this. Yeah, now this one has gone wacko. One day to summer. Wow, okay. Oops. No. almost want to back up, but then I'll lose the reach I've got here. I'm kind of liking the reach I've got right now, so I'll just curl up the arm a bit. Shit. Well, that kind of sucks. Remember not to drop it. Basically, I have to like point the controller so the light thing is facing the ceiling to play, and keep the USB in properly. $85, so we're doing good as far as the digging, because we were at 61. 5 more percent, I bet you we could really get close to a switch. Alright. Bear with me here. I've been dealing with the sound so quiet that it's just irritating me, so I'm gonna turn it up. Like, if I don't hear it loud in my ears, I feel like you guys aren't hearing it either. Although, I mean, I can see the meters and you're fine, but psychological kind of thing. Now this machine would be better for streaming and stuff. I was thinking, oh yeah, tomorrow I could probably do a stream of this. The unfortunate part is it might end before I get a chance to do that. I didn't even think about that. Unless it ends at like 7 or 8 in the evening, I don't really have time to do anything. So I think whatever I get done tonight is what's going to be done. I don't know if I'll get time to dig after this. I mean, we'll see. It's depending on how tired I am, and I have been pretty tired this whole week, so which is a bummer. I hate being tired, but I'm like tired like this. Like I'm always tired. Just how things go, but I'm even more so. You know, like so tired I fall asleep on the subway on the way home. I just fixed my damn sound too. Pissing me off. I'll just let it be for a while, because I can deal with it. Because it's so much more like smoother now, so that's nice. It does make the game more enjoyable. Like, even though there's probably still some of those like lag spikes, I haven't seen too many, but I haven't felt it either, so that's good. So it means like things are working like they should. So we can get way up here. Darn it. Lost a lot there. There we go. That's a nice full bucket. Now this is a long stretching. I don't know if this is really worth it, kind of, but we got to get it cleared up. So that's why the digging at the bottom ends up being slower, because you do have to do some of this kind of all the way around the map thing. There's our first switch at 79. It's only 1% off of like a really fast pace, so that's good to see. Lost a little there. Oh well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. It's like when I have trouble with the bucket not closing, is when I push forward the controller and then it goes off. But we're doing a bit better than I thought it might go, so. So I know that IA Roadkill, he finished his thing. I was wondering why he wasn't putting anything out. He, like, I hadn't watched all of his videos, but I did watch his last one, which was his last. At the time I didn't know, but he was hoarding his buckets. And there's a lot of people that do that. I don't like to do that because, well, I don't know if my computer can even handle it. You get so many buckets out there that might just lag me all the way out. So another reason I don't do it. Okay, so things are looking okay. I'm trying to get this little wall here. Not sure we're gonna get this side over here. So I was like, one side's easy to get, the other one is not, because of where the this thing sits. Ooh, we almost didn't dump that in where it needed to go. I'm not gonna dump it out to get more points. Kind of not worth it. Okay, I guess we should keep digging up here. Shoot, I keep forgetting. At least I wasn't dumping anywhere. Hey, my sound came in really nice and loud too, so for once it was a benefit that it went out. Alrighty, alrighty. Can't quite see too well what we're doing over there, but it's okay. We're getting over there and we're picking up dirt. It's not a big deal. I can see we still got a lot over here, but wonder if I'm gonna leave that or not. Cause it feels like it's daytime. I've got this place lit up so well. Dang it. And there goes my loud sound. Back to barely hearing anything. Trying to maybe get this over here, I don't know. And we're not doing too bad at getting it, so it just takes up a lot of time. Maybe we'll do this and see if it's not too bad of a angle when we get over here. Shoot again. Kinda hard to tell, but it's all good. As long as we're picking up gold, I guess I don't care. Or gold dirt, I should say, and all this is nice and valuable. And then it goes white. Ha ha ha. Funny. %, we're already like should be about halfway through our next cleanup already, or like switch I mean. Some forgetting to hold the controller up. Almost probably lost sound there again. I think Bluetooth dongles are like 10 bucks anyway, they're not even expensive. Just never thought to buy one. I guess it would probably help. Because I haven't really used this desktop for ages. Probably 2 or 3 years. To play games anyway. It hasn't ever really been free that way either because the boys are always on it. I was fine with that because I had my own laptop. Now they're up at the army, it's kind of open and free and it's been upgraded a bit, so I'm like, why not? Let's play. The only problem is there's so much junk on the hard drives. It's like about every 2 or 3 weeks the boys are like, Dad, our games won't install anymore. Can you help us remove some stuff? It's like, okay. It's funny. We're getting this one really close to the ground level now, so that's good. So it was 79, we would probably see a switch around 58. But we're still digging as fast as we should be. Dang it, it's already 45 minutes into the video. I feel like this shouldn't take that long, but it does actually. And it's 9 o'clock my time, so I probably will just do 3 cleanups or switches and then we'll get rolling. Because I just... don't really have the time. Like was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday, one of my videos, the only video I did, like it took hours to do. I kept getting interrupted, and finally it's like 15 minutes before midnight. I'm like, okay, finally I can post it. It was all ready by then, but till up to then, it was like, wasn't gonna do it. $10 million gold. Look at that. I think that should indicate we're probably pretty close to our seasonal total going up. Might even go up with all this dirt we're putting in, which would be nice actually. It would kind of suck. I didn't really plan for that, you know, that season to be my only season, or my season total, but like getting about 12K isn't too bad. I guess this run there weren't as many people doing, like, getting high seasonal totals, so works out for me though. That means this time I win in both categories, which has been something I haven't done, I don't think, ever. I'd have to look back and see, but well, we're starting to clear it up, so that's good. Yeah, it was Junkyard Truck I was playing. It's like every 10 minutes someone was like, hey, I need your help. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm recording, people, leave me alone. Oh, darn it. Well, my sound is loud again, so that's nice. I think I'll figure out how to set this down and use the keyboard when we do the clean out, because on this not really interested in trying to do that. Trying to get that little last spike there, but I don't think we'll reach it, so it's all good. I'm not going to complain. Keep forgetting to hold the remote up. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Got quite the gaps there though, but they'll be closing up because we're gonna now be able to start with a bit closer. Damn it, there I go again. I mean, I want to play tomorrow and like do a final push at the end, but it might even end before I even get home. I didn't even look at the time. I was just looking at the date. It's like, okay, it ends tomorrow. $14, yeah, see, we're going a bit slow. Oh, we have to use the mouse here. Okay. The one place we still have to use the mouse. Some call it a bug. Others call it a feature. I would say it's a feature. Just make sure your mouse gets a little loud during the game if you're only using the keyboard. I mean, if you're only using the controller. Can't reach them. I want them out of the way because they may end up causing issues with the, you know, this thing not going down all the way or sliding all the way back, because that's at ground level. And then those are, you know, obviously in the way. We're at 58. Hopefully there's a switch coming. I think we'll be a little behind, to be honest. Dang it, I didn't want to drop it. Like, I don't care if it stops as long as I'm not trying to dump dirt and then I'm dumping it in the wrong spot. Lost pretty much that whole bucket because it was too far over. $56, come on, show me the switch should be coming. We haven't changed anything, so it should be right on the money here. And we have changed how much we were digging. How about at 55? That's still good. Well, at least we were over the conveyor belt at the time. See, I'm gonna back up a bit. Oh, that means I won't reach the... Oh, well, we can just dump it like this. It's not a bad thing. It'll roll down the conveyor belt and that's fine. I know there's not much in here, but... Hey, there's our switch, finally. What's unfortunate, though, is that I have to kind of figure out how I'm gonna... Is there enough room over here? Should we just, like, position this and go on top? We could dig into the walls a little more. They're looking like they're not, especially over here. Now there's nothing down there to catch the dirt if it falls. So we're at 50. Or 79, and we went to 50, 53 or 56. Okay, we'll just say 53, so that's 6% more. For like 26, so it's not awesome anymore. Let's see, I guess. Dude, things are still freaking switching. Takes like 3% of the... Yes, that's the problem. You have to like... This is even slower than the swing, to be honest. I mean, as we get lower, it won't be so bad, but... Son of a bitch. Thinking let's just... It's 1 a.m. We got plenty of time. We can go and... Otherwise, it's just slow digging like this, and we use up the whole rest of the night. Not that that matters, because, you know, this is one leaderboard I've really just dug through the night, and it hasn't hurt me any. It's, you know, first I thought I'd lose gold, but I ended up only sleeping another, sometimes it's 2 to 4 hours. It's not like a huge difference. Gotta keep it up, so I don't lose the connection. If we're gonna make that decision, I better do it soon. Otherwise, we'll be digging this bottom wall a lot in a very slow manner for the rest of the episode here. And part of it's that the dirt's here, and it's difficult to get, so why not continue? It just takes a little, like, it's not even taking, well, now that it's low, it's not taking too long anyway. Should we go up? Maybe we would have time to do, I don't know. So we're doing fine. Just wondered, do we have dirt to keep digging for like 10 more percent probably? Actually, it's going to be more than that. Damn it, I keep dropping it down so that I lose the sound and control and everything. I guess if I just clear this all up. Piece of garbage. Man, seriously. Fuel is low. Oh. Not in my machine, it's not. So we still need to go 10%, so I think we're gonna have to go and go up anyway. This digging schedule or whatever you want to call it, or like strategy, that's what they'd be called. Yes, that's turned out to be the best. I've been doing this in the past ones. Last 2 or 3 I've gotten kind of lazy and done my own digging just to see. So alright, we're gonna get rid of this kind of scrap stuff here. More on the ground. Not really. I mean, we can get rid of this. Because that's where I plan to put it, and it needs to be like much cleaner there. So great, we had dirt in our bucket. Back to the wide swings now. So you're barely past the 10% fuel like thing, so long sweeps and 1/4 of a bucket. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm digging in hard dirt? You don't say. Let's see, how's it looking? I mean, like we can trim this to get it even closer, I guess. Getting really annoyed with this controller now. Alright, so we're gonna need this out of the way, and I think the best and kind of unfortunate thing to do with that is to actually restore it. All these dumb buttons I gotta figure out. So I guess I'll just drive this one up to the top, and then we'll see how we can get this other one arranged. We're in 1:05. We haven't even done the cleanup. Can we go up that side? It'd be easier. No, not really. So I guess this will be our long last one because I just don't see tomorrow being a game, not a game, a day I can play the game or like play the leaderboard anymore because it'll most probably be shut down before I get an opportunity to do anything more. Sure makes a lot more dust now. It's cool. Like I haven't played the game where I've got all these other effects on because it always ran too slow. Look at that, we're at 30 frames. We have like a sweet, it's a pretty sweet graphics card. It's just the CPU, I guess, is still a bit of a bottleneck. Not as much as it was, but because we used to have an i5 Gen 3. I think this is a Gen 8 i7, but maybe it still starts at a really low processing speed. And, you know, works up like the i5, I think, started at 2.3 and went up to like 3 gigahertz. Maybe this one starts at like 2.8 and goes to 3.5. I don't know. So it's better, but it's not like i9 better. You know what I mean? Let's see if we're gonna get off this. No problem. All right. And I guess where we want to. I mean, we don't even have to angle it too much. We could just dig here. We could almost reach it. All right. That's all right. I'll be back in there in a minute. So we've got some room to go back. I mean, what I'd like to do. Maybe that was too much and now we can't reach. Let's see, go back here. There, that's where I want it to be. Line 2, probably. Whoa, slow down. All right, so now we got to align this one. I know it's got some more. That, so that's why I was like not too worried. We just need to go straight back. See, now we're pretty well maxed on each thing's reach, so. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That didn't take us too long to get all set up. My dog wants in, so once I'm in the room instead of outside the room, and he's still like gonna bug me regardless of which side of the door I'm on. But I know if I put my controller down, we'll lose all sound, and so he's just gonna have to wait. So I think all the other games I'd want to play will work just fine here, but that moved a bit. Let's make sure we're hitting the conveyor belt there. Okay, we are. So that one's all sake. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Turn the lights on. Oh, I don't know. Like from here it looks good, but from this angle it looks like it could just go right off the edge. It's hard to say, really. So we just got to be up here to look. And more gold dirt heading our way. Yes. There. All right, I think we are good to go. Oh, wait. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. Going the wrong way. Alright, so we're at 70. We don't have much longer to go for digging. If the video wasn't so long, I might go for a fourth dig. But also, I don't have all this set up, so like to get in and pause the game and all that jazz. It's not as easy as I have it set up. So in fact, he doesn't even have hotkeys for the pause and unpause, and I just didn't want to like mess up. This is my son's, or you know, he's got a profile in OBS, so I'm not gonna mess with it. What are we doing up here? We can dig a little more. Maybe my controller will come on. I'm gonna see if I can get some more playtime in tonight, but we'll see, because being this late, I'll have to like go put the girls to bed, and depending on, like, some nights they go to bed 5 or 10 minutes, or like asleep. If they go to bed, no sweat. Getting them to actually sleep is a whole other story. So some nights it's like 5 minutes, boom, they're asleep. Most nights it's about 30 minutes, and some nights I've been in there for like 2 hours. I'm like, girls, shut up, go to sleep. Yeah, it's like, just can't do much. So we'll probably lose some gold dirt here, only because I didn't switch the mats. But I'm not going to worry about that. Being that this could be the last switch anyway, or like last cleanup anyway. Not a big deal. I mean, unless something drastic changes tomorrow, as far as people putting gold in, I can pretty confidently say I've won in both seasonal and max gold for once finally. So that's really nice to see. I know like Indie Ninja didn't play, and the Classic Gamers, what was his name? I forgot. But he didn't, he got going but stopped. There's a few others that didn't go. Wrathland didn't play. Some people that can put in big numbers. You know, allows me to sneak up on in there, so I'm happy to see that. Are we gonna reach? I mean, why aren't we switching? I've been digging fast, dude. Can't see our numbers on the gas tank though, so I don't know. At 70%, we should be pretty close, man. My radar's tingling. Let me know what you think in the comments, if I should continue as much as I can to do some recording here on this machine, or if you prefer me to continue on my laptop until I can get a new one, because at some point I'll get one. Okay, so let's see if I put this down in my lap like that. Nope, not like that. Is that gonna do it? Okay, that does do it. I just have to be careful. Now if I leave it there, I can also adjust my sound. And we're good to go. Everybody at 100? No. Alright, we are. Let's shut this down. Keyboard feels really funny, like very different than to my keyboard. So it feels weird to play the game on this keyboard. Alright, I'm going to adjust the sound here because I know the machines get pretty loud. I want to be louder than they are. Oh, we left that on the whole time? Alright. I think it was on when I was testing sound, so. Well, let's see where we're at. Put that one in. Throw this one in over here. Oh yeah, when I started first playing, the mouse sensitivity was so high, it was crazy. I was like, what the heck? Actually, we should pick up the other ones over here first. 55, I'm liking that. That's good. That's a good amount to be getting. And 58, that's even better. So this should be a pretty decent clean out. A little, like, more over 800 than the last one. Would even be close to 900, so that'll be nice. Although the only time I got over 900, I had like, it's like 61 or 62%. So it was in at least one of the buckets. But 55 is really good, so I'm not even going to complain. I thought so. This damn thing. I'll probably run it in a minute. Maybe I'll like switch the mats out, then I'll turn it on and we'll get that last bucket. I don't want to do any work. Okay, so we'll go over here. And okay, so those could fill up now. We gotta do it on the other side as well, so. Now I was watching, like I said, Roadkill, and he actually has this position like lengthwise or like parallel to this, rather than I have it perpendicular, and it seemed to actually work well too. I might switch it up to the way he had it, although I think I think his setup was a little I'll just leave it there. I'm just alright, looks like we'll get that thing to switch. Oops, we shouldn't. Oh yeah, not everything can run at the same time. Dang it. Okay. Does that work for you? You happier now? Actually, this one we should get down here and This bucket's finally switched, right? Why will you not go forward sometimes? Alright, so we can turn off the major parts of this thing. And we can unhook the water so it's not in our way. Turn this guy back on. At the very least, what I'll do is after this, because we got some dirt in the system still, I can run it all through and then just do a final cleanup. How are we missing? What did I do here? We're not missing anything. I'm just losing my mind, I guess. So I've kind of figured out why the coloring is different, right? So these ones, they were left in, you could say above 100%, you know, like, because we were waiting for, would you just go in there, please? Waiting for some of the other mats to clean, you know, to finish up at 100. And these guys were already there, whereas this one was switched right at 100. And so it looks like it's less dirty, but it's just, it wasn't left in over the 100% mark. So I don't know why I did the other side first. Doesn't really matter though. Like if I start putting more into the seasonal, I'll be pretty excited and might even go at least one more whole cleanup, but we'll see. Whoa. Plus we're now back to the top, so getting doing another clean out won't take quite as long than from at the bottom because we can just dig faster from the top. Right, so this one should be all done and everything's reset just in case I want to go for another good old cleanup. I also forgot that we've got another bucket of dirt up here, so that's really cool as well. Right, yep, there it is, nice and full. So I'll dump that one in here so I don't mix them up. So let me know. I've got V-Rising. I also have Valheim. If you want to see some series of those ones coming up next, I'd certainly be happy to do that. Otherwise, we'll kind of continue with what we've got in there. Okay, we're gonna make it above 800. That's no problem. At least we bettered. It was better dirt. Guess it wasn't that much better. Oh, it went off. No more sound. Wow, it's really being Thank you there. And someone else opened the door for the dog and made a big old noise. All right, let's look at the leaderboard. I know last time I didn't do that after we did the cleanup, so yeah, our seasonal didn't move, which is unfortunate. We probably need to put at least one more in, which I'm just not really interested in doing. We are 500 away from being 6th place. This guy I don't think has put any in for days. So maybe one more cleanup just to get to 6th place. There ain't no way I'm going to get to 5th place. I just ain't going to do it. So if that's the case, I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep digging until I get to David. But yeah, I'm not going to. That would require, well, at least 10 more hours of gameplay. At least. Probably more like 13. I don't have 13 hours. I would have to just stay up all night, not go to school, not do anything. And I tell you what, I can't do that. I've never been really able to spend the whole night, or be awake for the whole night. And then by the time I get to about 20 hours of being awake, I am just like a zombie. I have to sleep. So that throws out my whole, like, when I was a young kid, I wanted to be a doctor and do surgeries, but yeah, that wouldn't work if I'm falling asleep trying to operate on people. So I had to throw that dream out the door. So, but yeah, I think we will leave it here. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And always thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.